Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. I have a couple articles sharing the darker side of what this virus is doing to the market of precious metals. So one is talking about how silver faces uncertain future due to the virus disruption, and also metals rally as hope of this virus vaccine rises. But you can see they're on two different sides of the coin. One is talking about more of the bearish side of things, and one's talking about more of the positive spotlight. And that's why I wanted to share both of these articles with you guys to see both sides of the coin, no pun intended. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button. Let's see if this video can get 100 likes. Everyone, go hit the like button right now. It's the best way to support the channel. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully we'll have a giveaway happening soon. I've done so many giveaways recently, and that's just because I love you guys. I love the amount of support this channel gets, and I want to give back as well. So make sure you're subscribed, turn on post notifications, and also smash the like button in each and every one of my videos. So anyways, silver has been through the commodity hardest hit by mine closures mandated by the vaccine or the corona pandemic, with almost 2/3 of global silver production on hold as governments across the world try to bring the virus under control. New analysts said by global data shows. A number of silver miners have withdrawn their guidance for 2020 in light of the virus's disruptions. So far, 32 countries have passed partial or total lockdown orders, leading to the suspension of activities at more than 1,600 mines as of April 3rd. Since then, some countries have eased lockdowns or allowed mines to restart at the end of April. 729 mines remain closed. So it's hurting the supply chain, you can see drastically. It's drastically hurting the supply chain. So, COVID-19 impact on metal production. Global data mining analysts said silver production is currently being severely damaged by lockdown measures. As of April 27th, the equivalent of 65.8% of annual global silver production was on hold. Silver mining companies such as First Majestic, Hochschild, Hecla Mining, and Endeavor Silver have all withdrawn their production guidance for 2020 in the wake of the outbreak. Other commodities hit hard by mine closures are uranium, which was seen as almost a third of the production halted, zinc and platinum, nickel and diamond. 32% of uranium production, 23.8% of zinc, 19.5% platinum, 14.6% nickel, 14.4% of diamond, and 12.7% of copper were placed on a hold as of April 27th. Progress has also been halted to 23 mines under construction, including the U.S. 5.3 billion Quellaveco copper mine in Peru, which is one of the world's biggest copper mines currently under development. So while many companies have remained magnanimous when it comes to 2020 outlooks, there has been no doubt that the ongoing pandemic has sent the global economy into disarray. Unemployment claims the U.S. reached unprecedented 26.4 million last week, and the International Monetary Fund has warned that the world faces its first recession since the Great Depression in 1930. So you can see the percentage of global production hit on hold by commodity of 2020. So silver 66%. Uranium's 32%, zinc. So silver definitely got hit the hardest. So this is on hold. So silver's definitely on hold by the hardest. And we see, and that's interesting because we also see not only silver demand going to be peaking, but silver shortages have been happening way before this virus even started to break out. So silver production is drastically low. So silver faces an uphill battle. In a press release following the Mexican government's declaration of a national health emergency, which closed non-essential businesses in the country, Endeavor Mining announced it would be withdrawing its production and cost guidance. The company owns and operates 3 high-grade underground silver and gold mines in Mexico. At the time, Endeavor CEO Bradford Cook said, "The suspending our mine operations on a temporary basis is the best way to ensure the health of our workforce during this crisis. We're also working with local communities to protect the health of the local people, inform them from precautions needed to stay healthy, and provide medical supplies, masks, cleaners, and disinfectants as needed." While Endeavor's first quarter production remained on track with withdrawn guidance, a prolonged period of lockdown and restriction operations could further disrupt the company's operations. Silver companies were also battling falling silver prices. for the commodity with the gold to silver ratio. How many ounces it would take of silver it would take to buy 1 ounce of gold, reaching record highs during the virus outbreak. 125.89 on March 18th, now sitting around 112 as of the time writing. So, it's definitely the gold to silver ratio is a great way to see which is the better purchase at the time, and 125 to 1 is extremely high. So, Fortescue Metals Group has achieved record quarterly shipments in the first quarter of 2020 despite the impact of the virus pandemic. This results underpins an upgrade to the company's full-year guidance for shipments. The company shipped 42.3 million tons, increased by 10% from 38 million tons shipped in the same quarter last year. As a result, guidance for shipments in 2020 financial year will also increase from 175 million tons to 177 million tons. So capital expenditure, capex for the 2020 financial year will be updated from $2 billion to $2.2 billion as a result of a major growth. So you can see that things could be on the uprise. Hopefully, right? Fortescue's capital expenditure for the 2020 financial year will be updated from $2 billion to $2.2 billion. So hopefully, this is going to push things in a forward motion, and definitely, or hopefully, at least, all we can do is say hopefully. We can't say definitely, but hopefully kick production up, because we don't know what's going to happen. Another player in the game could be thrown out there. And I always talked about that, the unknown variable that people really just don't know, right? Like last year when we were talking about prices this year, I was always like, there could be something that could happen that could drastically affect prices that we just don't know about yet. We didn't know the virus pandemic was going to break out, especially to this level. So I was always talking about that unknown variable that could be thrown in the mix of things that can catch prices way off guard. So that's why price forecasts and price predictions aren't really accurate, because we don't have a crystal ball to tell the future. Signs of progress in this the vaccine or the virus vaccine helped spur a risk-on tone in commodity markets. The ANZ China Commodity Index ended the session up 0.7%. The energy sector was the best performer, driven by sharp rebound in oil prices. So sentiment in the base metal sector rose strongly on speculation that the experimental drug could offer some treatment against this virus. Gilead Sciences said positive data emerged from the trial of its new drug. This helped investors shrug off data showing the U.S. economy shrank to an annualized pace of 4.8%. This is the first contraction since 2014. Hope for an end to this virus-induced lockdown measures helped push copper prices to a 6-week high, normally a bellwether for economic growth. Gains in the nickel and zinc were also strong. Aluminum was a little changed, and as concerns over rising investors in our inventories amid weak demand continue to weigh on the sector. Stockpiles on the LME have risen more than a third since March. So here's iron ore. Iron ore futures were steady amid signs China is ramping up infrastructure spending to help support economic growth. Crude oil prices rallied amid signs of improving demand. U.S. gasoline stocks fell by 3.6 million last week, according to the EIA. It was against expectations of a 2.49 MBBL. More importantly, weekly gasoline supply, an indicator of demand, rose by 549. And that's the most since May 2019. So signs of demand recovering help support the Asian LNG market. Indian LNG imports jumped 20% year on year in March of 2.87, according to the Energy Ministry. So gold ended the session relatively unchanged despite risk appetite improving. Prices had been under pressure early in the sessions as new positive clinical trials emerged. However, prices rallied after Fed Chairman Jerome Powell set a somber tone in the FOMC meeting. Powell said he sees medium-term risk, which could keep interest rates at zero. He also said U.S. Central Bank is likely to do more to support the economy amid the fallout from the virus. So we might be seeing more stimulus packages. We could be seeing more things coming. We don't know how much more severe it's going to get. And that unknown variable, like I was talking about earlier, is really why things are so hard to predict. And that's why we really have to just kind of play it by ear right now. So I'm curious what you thought about these two articles. One is talking about more of the uncertain future because of the virus, and the other is talking similar to the same thing, but it also is mentioning how metals could rally and how they could profit from it. So hopefully this video kind of gave both sides of the coin two different perspectives on the matter to help your silver stacking strategy to the best of its ability. That's the whole point of these videos, is to give the information, explain what's happening in the economy so you can invest accordingly, and hopefully that this video has done that. If you thought this video was educational, informational, or just entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. Let's see if this video can get 100 likes. Everyone go smash the like button right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.